Definitely check it out.
All right. A Ghost Story starring Casey Affleck and Rooney Mara.
Yep.
Thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to kick it over to just Johnny over there fiddling with knobs and typing up text and was awfully quiet during that review, my man. There's issues with things of the afterlife and the macabre and the dead leave you kind of squeamish?
Yeah. Totally squeamish.
Okay, that's why all right, that's why you've got a review now for Dead Cells.
Yep, Dead Cells, just keeping that horror train rolling, or non-horror, or whatever it is. Dead Cells is a video game, and it's not out yet. It's available on Steam. It's in early access. You can play it right now. I believe if you buy it right now, it's, I think, like 10 or 15, maybe 20% off. I don't know what the final price is going to be. So usually when companies do this, it's a lot cheaper to get it in early access. And then eventually when a game does release, they bump up the price. That's happened a few times.
500,000.
Not that much.
Pesos.
All right, then that would probably be a bump down, I think. Pesos is like really, the exchange rate's like.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that would still be along the same lines. It's about as much as you'd pay for a copy of Fight Night Round 2 today.
Yes.
No one has any idea what it's talking about.
No.
Fight Night was a great series, by the way. Fighting games, boxing games, where it's like the total punch control. Has nothing to do with Dead Cells. I don't even know why I brought it up. Continue.
All right. So Dead Cells is essentially a roguelike Castlevania. So
I've heard elements of Dark Souls in here.
It's a 2D side scroll game. So you're playing it like a Super Castlevania 4 or Castlevania 1, 2, 3 or Castlevania 5 or Symphony of Night. Actually, very much Symphony of Night. Think of it like that, except the areas that you're going through, it's not one big giant castle. You're going through a bunch of different areas that kind of look like a castle anyway, or the innards of the dungeons and whatnot of a castle.
It's a castle exploration game.
It's very castle-y. There's knights and archers and mage users and stuff like that that are in there.
There's jesters. There's the caterers.
Caterers.
There's the movers.
There's
the weather strippers. There's the janitor. The janitor level was dope. It isn't.
The enemies will drop pieces of roasted chicken and
oh wait, do we have another second force situation?
Oh, I'm saying
you pick those up, chicken.
Well, it's like to me it was like a throwback to Castlevania, right? When you whack a wall and you break away some brick, there's a chicken there waiting for you.
Yeah, that's the thing I always found a little weird. It's like, are these chickens just are they built into the architecture? Are they just kind of like hanging out? Were they there beforehand? Oh, I'm cursed all of a sudden. It's. I think so. Yeah. And you're eating cursed chickens. I mean, come on, man. You don't know what it's laying on the ground.
Maybe the Masons were like eating lunch while they were building these architectures, and they like accidentally masoned their lunch into the.
Okay. Now, logical question there. Yeah. Okay, think about how long ago these things were built. Even if that was the case, how old is that chicken? Are you gonna trust that?
It's preserved by the
evil. Yeah, I know. I get it.
Brick cement stuff.
No, it's preserved by the bad juju. Still, it doesn't. It probably even tastes bad at the very least.
Could be magical. It's a magical castle, right? So the brick is magical. Therefore, the chicken that's built into the brick is also magical.
Okay, yeah, magical like Satan. Okay, it's nothing about those 11 herbs and spices. Okay, I'm not eating the damn chicken from the wall.
It maybe not spices, but certainly lots of minerals.
Minerals. All right, Adam, would you eat this Rocky chicken from these cursed castles here?
No, I'm straight.
Yeah, I know. Get him a catering deal with Popeyes, then we'll talk.
All right, so you're going through these environments, and they're randomized, so you're not going to go through the same environment over and over again. Although the randomization, right now it's in early access, so the randomization is not too extreme, so you can kind of you have an expectation of how the layout is going to be. They do change it up a little bit.
Same 4 guys in the same 7 rooms.
No. You won't know where the enemy layouts are going to be, which enemies are coming up, but they do have sort of themes of enemies that are going to pop up in each of the different levels, and that escalates as you're going through it. There's permadeath in this, so you're essentially playing to see how far you can get.
Wait. I thought you said roguelike though.
Yeah, roguelike. Well, that's a very roguelike element where you die. Permadeath, yeah. When you die, you start all over again.
Oh, okay. That's to me. Okay, you say permadeath. I think like R-Type. You go through the game. You've got one life. You can maybe restore health, but you die once, you're gone. You're dead. It's over. You're finished, pal.
Yeah, you gotta start all the way from the beginning again. Yeah.
Okay, so no, that sucks. But no, in a roguelike though, at the very least, like you start back over, you get to a certain point, you can maybe get some of your stuff. You know, you get different abilities coming back, etc.
All right, so it is. They do have some persistence with character progression, and that ties into the gold that you get, which you can use to buy equipment and armor as you go through. There's different merchants that you can buy stuff from, and the other part is the cells that enemies drop when you kill them. I don't know if they're called dead cells or just cells or whatever, but that is essentially your experience, and you are forced to spend it as you are progressing through. And the moment you die, you lose whatever you are currently carrying in dead cells.
Okay, well that sounds like a regular roguelike element, but up until that point, what you said sounded needlessly hard and unforgiving.
It is very hard. It is very hard.
For no reason.
Johnny, you should be doing this review in character too. There's a whole market we should be.
Yeah. Okay. Her.
Cashing in
I
on.
want you to pause the feed. We're gonna kill Johnny so you can come back.
Yep. I'll be in character. I'll be a ghost. Actually, your plan has like this weird ooze, slime, snot thing that comes out of like a drainage pipe and then goes, sort of scuttles its way into a dead body. And then you're essentially like the slime thing that's you're like a parasite that's controlling the dead body.
Oh,
Kinda.
You just added a whole
It's weird.
a gross new element to this game,
Yep.
and I am on board. All of it. I mean, yes.
Yeah,
Let's slime it up.
Yeah, so you're playing as this slime
You're
dude.
living Nickelodeon gag, yes.
Yeah. You're like a humanoid, but you're being controlled by a slime. You're going around. You get like a bunch of different weapons and items that are randomly dropped. The stats on those things are randomized. So some might like add a burning effect. Some might do a poison effect. Or some might have life leech and stuff like that. And you're going through enemies. You're killing them. Gain the cells that you're going to later on spend in order to maintain progress. Mm-hmm. So when you spend those things, whatever it is that you spend on, you're sort of building up. And that's sort of increasing your character stats without actually increasing your character stats.
So you're not like spending on better weapons or spending on new abilities. You're just spending it's basically like you're spending for save points type thing.
You are spending on think of it like passives. You're buying passives that are going to stay with you forever, and part of those passives is unlocking new weapons and new weapon types and higher levels of weapons and stuff like that, except whatever gear you have when you die is gone, so you have to start all over again, and you start with whatever it is on that new play session. You're accumulating new weapons and stuff like that. But the passives that you unlocked along the way, those you keep.
Sounds painful.
You are definitely replaying the same, few levels over and over and over again. Yeah. But I think for right now, it's intentionally designed to be that hard.
To be hateful?
Yeah, to be hateful, I guess.
To be like very, very masochistic.
Yeah, probably because
like,
it's
periodically in the game that you kill a guy, it's like, or a guy kills you. You voluntarily played this game. And then it kicks your corpse a little. Yeah,
you died right across the screen, big bloody letters and whatnot.
What was that game? It comes up. It's like every time you die, it has like a 30 to 45 second sound clip that comes up. You can't bypass. You have to listen to it. You are dead. You are dead. You are dead. You are dead. What was that game?
I don't know. There's a game with that. That's pretty awesome. I want to play that.
It's this whole there's a whole sound, a whole song, basically mocking you because you died. I'm gonna look it up. I'll play it for you after the show.
Oh, I got it.
You've never heard this?
I've never heard of that. No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Awesome.
Well, all right. Well, maybe it feels more like the Solid Snake. Every time you die, even though it's a roguelike, you get to start over. But every time you die, snake.
Yeah.
Adam.
Not dramatic like that. It's
like Adam.
Adam,
wake up. Adam. Oh man, is he dead? He owes me $5. Adam, come on.
There's a lot of stuff that
you're less interested.
A lot of stuff you're expecting to be missing because it's not a finished game. So I think maybe the difficulty is extra hard just to pad out what's currently there for content, and maybe they'll drop the difficulty. Maybe they'll raise the difficulty. I don't know. The game ain't finished yet.
Why do you say that with such it already sounds hard as balls, and you're like, maybe they'll make it even harder.
It's the good kind of hard, right? It's like the reason why you keep playing Contra over and over again.
Nobody plays Contra. You put in that code once,
and
you get as far as those 30 lives will take you. If you make it to the end, cool. If not, screw it. I don't have a Saturday afternoon to waste.
If that's your only game, you're gonna keep going, man.
Yeah, this is 2017. If that's your only game, Well, okay, no,
Well,
I'm not going to say anything.
These types of games have been making a comeback. Those one of the first games to do this type of thing, which is Rogue Legacy. This is very much like Rogue Legacy. Rogue Legacy almost has near identical type of elements and aspects. It's a 2D side scroll, very Castlevania, very randomized and stuff like that. And this game is a lot like that. It plays a little bit differently in terms of it's more action oriented, and you have to be more aware of what the enemies are doing and what their abilities are. So you're much more focused on the combat, and they do a really good job on the combat so far. There's still some quirks that need to be worked out as far as responsiveness of controls, and I don't know, the jumping of the character is a little weird.
Okay, does that seem like stuff that's inherent in the design, or just things that are the growing pains because it's still early access?
That's hard to say, because they state that this game is about half a year away from releasing, and they could fix that within that time, absolutely. But the reason why I'm saying it's iffy is because if they change the jump at all, they have to change the level layout because it's randomized. So they have to ensure that platforms have to maintain a certain level of height away from the floor so that you can actually reach it. So if they increase the jump, then they have to increase the platform height. Or if they decrease the jump, they have to lower the platform height. And that involves changing the levels. Even though it's randomly generated, it's a difficult thing to do. So,
right, so that sounds like a lot of focus group stuff needed. What do you think, man? Thumbs up, thumbs down for
I give it a thumbs up. It's like $17 and change right now on Steam. Might be a little bit more. It's $20 at most. It's really good. You'll get a lot of gameplay out of what's there right now. But if you're on the fence, or if you feel like there's something else for you to buy, then definitely hold off and wait until this game gets more spit and shine and more polish, and just they work out some of the issues that are there. Because
wait till it becomes a better game.
A polished game.
A polished game.
Yeah.
All right.
It's already good. It's already fun. I've been playing the hell out of it. So.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're really enjoying it. Well, it's got this problem and that problem and that problem, and then they don't even have a song. Like this.
I have never heard this before.
That's all it's missing.
I have never heard it.
That's all it's missing.
What is that from?
That is from Total Distortion.
Total Distortion.
Yeah, when you get a game over. Yeah, okay, all right. That's enough. It's been blowing out the mics.
What was that on? Was that like a PlayStation game?
I was PlayStation, I believe. Yeah, that was a while ago. PlayStation or maybe N64. I'll look deeply into that. But that was from forever ago.
We all need to know that now.
All right. Back to serious stuff. Oh, also, if you're on one of our Twitch users, you have anything to say, you've played this game, or you've played Total Distortion, need to school Johnny, hit us up. I'm going to talk slower at twitch.tv/thegeekdown. Let us know it's good. Adam Willis.
Yep.
You, sir, have the